Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As you can see here, we're at the end of the 2022-23 season. So we're gonna recap the season, kind of how we did in the two competitions we were in, Ligue 1 and the Coupe de France. Kind of transfer business and owner goals and all that good stuff. So I guess we'll kind of start with the season kind of recap in terms of how we did in the various competitions. So you probably noticed from these kind of little news screen things, like the one that's popping up now, that we did manage to do the double. So this is going to be a kind of another one and done kit quest again, which I wasn't honestly expecting. I was expecting this one to be a bit of a longer one, but we'll kind of get into it. So we'll start off with Ligue 1. As you can see here, we completed an Invincibles season in Ligue 1, which is absolutely bananas. We went 33 wins, 5 draws, 0 losses, so we went undefeated entire season. 109 goals for, 35 goals against. We're a solid 104 points, 20 points ahead of that, sports washing organization that is PSG. So I'm very happy that we were able to kind of absolutely smash the league this year and this season and kind of come out on top. Is honestly impressed by because obviously the point total that PSG is showing there 84 is what Lens actually finished with in that season. I think PSG's 85 that year. So the fact that we were able to kind of go undefeated is absolutely bananas. In terms of the sim engine was kind of very kind to us in this one, in the sense that because Lens obviously lost matches in the season. I quick sim those, and the game was like, nah, son, you're gonna win all those matches, and here we are, 33-5-0. So absolutely incredible season, invincible season. And the other kind of competition we were in is I don't know why they call it the Coupe Nationale here. Like everything I see in the internet, it's the Coupe de France, Coupe de France. As you can see here, we won that as well. As I said, we did the double, so we won unbeaten every single competition this year that we were in, which is only two, I guess, but that's still pretty crazy. It's kind of basically what Leverkusen did in the 23-24 season IRL. So let's kind of get into how we got there. So we skip round one because we're not in that. Round of 32, where are we at? Here we go. We got a matchup against Rennes and won 3-1 with goals from Said, Openda, and Tomasin. Round of 16, we got matched up against Nice, another 3-1 win with Tomasin Brace and a goal from Said. Quarterfinals is where we kind of started to simming. We simmed this match because this is where they fell in real life. We got matched up against Estac Troyes, and we won 3-1 with goals from Frankowski, Claude Maurice, and Said. In the semifinals, let me peep what we did in the semifinals against Brest here, the Champions League kind of CBS Crew's favorite team in the Champions League. Where is it? Sim, yeah, that's the one. I had kind of the last 5 match research and then ended up randomizing it, and we got Sim. As you see here, we finished 1-1. We won 5-4 on Penn, so barely scraped through. Our goal in the actual match was from Openda. And then in the final, we got matched up against Lille. As I said, we won 2-1. This we had kind of the same kind of last 5 matches thing and put it in the randomizer and got play. And we won 2-1 with goals from Openda and Sotoka. I probably butchered your name there. I'm sorry, sir. That's who it was. So we completed the kind of domestic double, invincible style, which is absolutely incredible. Like my little spreadsheet here, it's just all greens and yellows in the results column, the score column, which is crazy. As I would have expected that maybe in the Bayern Munich one we would have gone an invincibles. But we didn't in that one or the Inter one, but in this one with RC Lens here, we did, which is absolutely dope. I'm pretty hyped. So kind of have an invincible season in a game like this. Probably never going to happen to me again, but I will take it. So kind of in terms of how that went about, I guess we could also quickly peep the owner objectives, where we do transfer business and player stats and whatnot. So manager popularity, we're at 99, which I guess doesn't surprise me because we just won this club the double, invincible style. But in terms of youth development, we did those. The Shine 2 players under 20 were 2 youth players who were disgruntled, and I signed them not knowing if we're gonna do what we did this season and just in case we had to keep going to sign them, potentially sell them on. So that's what it was in the 4 youth players. That was easy enough through the scouting system. The brand exposure replaced 3 players. We only did 2 out of 3, but not a huge deal. Financial, again, we signed 2 crucial players we didn't do, but our profit there, 164.95 million euros, pretty dope. Domestically, we kind of did both. They wanted us to finish in basically top 4 and then reach the round of 16 of the cup, and we did better. We won both without losing a game. The continental success, obviously, we weren't in Champions League or anything, so nothing to do there. We'll go through kind of transfer business real quick. Transfer history. My club. It's just like in reverse order. Here we go. So kind of first thing I did was Claude Maurice here was on loan, but he kind of fit the requirements because he is currently an FC Augsburg player. So I signed him on a permanent for 5.5 million euros, and I kind of transferred out Buxa here for 4.4 to Girona. Bura on loan. I think after I kind of gave him a new contract on loan to Ajax. Brought in Klar here for 3.2 million, 0.5 million pounds from Dusseldorf. Obviously, with the Dusseldorf connection, he also played at Southampton, so it was a double connection, which is why I went with him to replace Fortes here, who he sold for 1.25 to Rangers. Then Fofana, big sale to Sevilla for 42.7 million euros. Leka here for 1 million to Salzburg. Then I think this blesses his loans for Camara, Labu, Scari, and Pondor. I think a bunch of these I signed to do contracts and whatnot. So pretty exciting there. So the transfer business, we didn't really do much in terms of like ins too on. I mean, outs we did a decent amount, but so even like with like the kind of relative minimum of business did, we had an excellent season. Then kind of the last thing to go through here, I guess, right? Because I've hit the kind of like records in the various competitions and whatnot. It's kind of the stats and stuff. So I'll pull them up here. Yeah, so Bryce Samba was absolutely immense for us in goal. He has kept us in a lot of games, making big saves and whatnot. So he was pretty immense. 2 wingbacks here, Machado and Haidara, both doing the work on the left-hand side. And here's Kevin Danso, the player of focus here. The 34 matches, 31 in Ligue 1 and 3 in the Cup, which I think was basically the quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. He had an assist. Let me pull up which match that was in. Sorry, I just gotta scroll through here. Panda. Here it was match week 21 in an away win to Monaco. He assisted on Openda's goal to make it 3-1. So, but he had a pretty solid season at the back here. As the rest of our kind of center backs here. And the right wing back, Frankowski, was crazy good. I really liked playing with him. He was fun to use. A lot of these goals were kind of like very early on goals, like basically off the kickoff. Kick it back, kind of like to one of our midfielders, kick it to Frankowski here and just charge up the right side. Duke and dive around like the defenders and go in on goal and score. Did that a couple times, which is pretty crazy. Then center mids, Abdul Samed, kind of on the left, was the more defensive midfielder. Did excellent work here. Pareba as his backup. And Claude Maurice here and Onana. Excellent seasons, goal contribution-wise, is the more box-to-box midfielder on the right. Cabot here is kind of the backup, my right wing back here. He had a decent season as well. Our kind of lone-in player, Angelo Fulgini here from Mainz. Excellent season, 17 and 20, absolutely nuts. And Costa kind of did pretty decent as his backup. Tomasin as like the right center forward did a good job, 9 goals, 11 assists. Sakota are kind of starting right center forward, 17 and 12, pretty solid. And as you can see here, we'll kind of do Said first. He was the backup kind of striker, 10 goals, most, which is pretty decent for a backup striker. As you can see here, Openda, absolutely insane season. 40 goals, 20 assists in 39 matches in all competitions. Absolutely smashed it out. See, 37 and 35 in Ligue 1. So he won the Golden Boot. Which, like, I don't think, who was even, like, the second place was Malinovsky at Marseille with 23, so he had a massive lead there. And then him and Fulgini were tied for kind of first for most assists with 18 in the league. And then we had who else did we have? We had Tomasa and Sakota also with their 11. Were in the top 10 as well. And then Sambo is second in clean sheets with 10. So this is like an absolutely kind of crazy season. Openda basically putting the team in his backpack and carrying us to the finish line. This is like absolutely nuts. 40 goal. Yeah, he was just he would just get do like a lot of runs moving behind, kind of ping a ball over the top. Excellent first touch control, and just kind of curve it past the keeper. Was a lot of when I played matches, a lot of my strategy, and it seems like that's probably the strat in the simulated matches as well, because he pot many a goal in those as well. So yeah, this was a pretty excellent season here from RC Lens, and this kind of very fun. I kind of like the yellow and red kit here, very fun. I like that. I have no idea what kind of company the sponsor is, but I like the little bird on it, so it's a fun kit. Kind of excited to scoop it up and add it to my collection at some point soon. But yeah, so I think that's kind of it. There isn't really much to go over. We kind of went over how we did in all the competitions, kind of transfer business, which there wasn't much of, and then kind of Danso and the crew's stats in this invincible season, which still kind of absolutely wild. This is an invincible season. Probably never gonna happen again in these kit quests, because it takes a lot of luck, especially when you're simulating matches a decent amount of time like I do. It takes a pretty solid luck to have an invincible season like this. So this is a pretty proud accomplishment for me here in this kit quest manager career mode. But with that, let's kind of wrap it up for this series. We're probably gonna see after this the kind of scenes and the recap scenes and the recap of the match against PSG. I think it was match week 30 something. PSG, here we go. Match week 35, where we kind of had already won the title points wise. Was kind of the first match at home since then. And we kind of celebrated the title with a 3-0 win over PSG. So we'll kind of see the highlights from that and kind of the trophy ceremony from winning Ligue 1. And then you'll see the highlights and the trophy ceremony from the final in the cup against Lille. But yes, that's kind of it for me here. Next series again, kind of not sure what it's going to be. So, but it should be something fun. If it's a kit quest or jersey quest again, it should be a fun one, or some other game. I'll have probably a good time with that as well. But thank you to anyone who watched this video, and I hope you check out whatever the next series on the channel is as well. Thank you.
Everyone here, including the players, just waiting for the moment when they can celebrate their accomplishments. The trophy will soon be theirs.
Well, it's been a long wait, but it's worth it. Celebrating in front of their own fans. They've been excellent this season. They fully deserve to be the champions.
And that is a vivid picture of what we associate with this group of players. It's all about the team ethic. You can see what it means to this tight-knit team. Real solidarity.
Well, this is special for everybody at the club. What a great moment for any young player. And this is what you dream about when you start playing football. When you play it in the playground, you want to win a cup. Brilliant moment.
It's a special moment in the career of any footballer. And now for the trophy lift itself. The cup winners.
Well, you can just see what it means to those players and the manager. That's fantastic stuff.
There's always the element of chance in a cup competition, but my goodness, they've taken the rough with the smooth, and now they savour the moment.
Well, for some of these players, it will be the pinnacle of their careers. They just have to take it all in now and realise what they've achieved here. It doesn't come much better than this, does it? And just look at those fans. They've followed their club everywhere.
Really a match made in heaven between players and fans. And these celebrations are going to continue for quite some time. And now the players get to relax a bit and enjoy having the pictures taken.
Well, these photos will be cherished for years to come, won't they? Certainly ones to show the grandchildren.
Well, credit to him for trying it. Didn't miss by much. Mbappe. Well, the keeper committed himself.
Well, for good measure.
Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Well, just a whisker wide of the post. Not a bad effort at all.
Well, PSG have done everything to take the lead here.
They could nudge in front. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Oh, he's through on goal here, Derek.
And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily. He's in with a chance. There's the goal. Surely now, that is that. A story of one side celebrating and the other distraught. Memories are being made.
Well, just look at those scenes down there, Derek. What a contrast in emotions. Brilliant for the winners, despair for the losers. But overall, the right team won today.
Yep, you can see what it means to this tight-knit team. Real solidarity.
Well, this is special for everybody at the club. What a great moment for any young player. And this is what you dream about when you start playing football. When you're playing in the playground, you want to win a cup. Brilliant moment.
It's a special moment in the career of any footballer. And now for the trophy lift itself. The cup winners.
Well, you can just see what it means to those players and the manager. That's fantastic stuff.
There's always the element of chance in a cup competition. But my goodness, they've taken the rough with the smooth. And now they savour the moment. Full marks to the entire team. And now they get the chance to exhale and enjoy.
They've been brilliant in this competition, and so have the fans. They've really got behind their team. They've played a big part in this win. Just look at those faces in the crowd. Great stuff.
Well, really a match made in heaven between players and fans. And these celebrations are going to continue for quite some time. And now the players get to relax a bit and enjoy having the pictures taken.
Well, these photos will be cherished for years to come, won't they? Certainly ones to show the grandchildren.
And they kick off here. The opening goal in the final. And how important could that be as a direction pointer? The referee has given a corner. Great opportunity. And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy. Can he finish? Oh, he's put it just a fraction wide of the post. Obiang takes the shot. Well, giving it a go in a bid to haul them back into this one.
Well, they're knocking at the door here, but they need to score soon.
Big chance. And there it is. Still life left in this game. And they have the momentum now. André, happy to take on the shot. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Well, they've been getting... Can he convert? And not quite accurate enough, Stuart.
Well, I think he should do better there.